Welcome to Defi Crypto today. Our topic today is Alpha Homora version 2 on Avalanche. They also have the same service on Ethereum, but as you know me, I'm cheap. I don't like to pay huge gas fees, so I'm on Avalanche. All right, what's special here? This is leverage yield farming. So we are using leverage, we are borrowing in order to increase our yield. As you can see here in the market, you've got the AVAX USDT trading pair coming from Trader Joe. And if you're on Trader Joe at the moment, you would get 42.02%. Now with yield farming and leverage, you could get up to 134.5%. Okay, depending on how much you borrow and all that stuff. All right, so we're going to explore that today. And first thing is, let's have a look at the protocol itself. First of all, it's audited. How about that? Okay, so they were audited both on the Ethereum side and on the Avalanche side. On the Avalanche side, it was done by PeckShield. And if we click on this link, we can see the beautiful audit here with the results, where most of the issues found were resolved and some were mitigated, confirmed, and so on. So it looks all right, okay? One thing I really like about Alpha Homora is that there's a lot of documentation, some nice videos to explain to you how to do things, okay? So you can watch my video, you can watch a video, they explain everything. Now, you have to remember that there are some risks because you're borrowing money, so you could get liquidated if you borrow too much and if the tokens that you are borrowing vary too much. So if your collateral drops in value too much below the liquidation threshold, you're going to get liquidated, okay? And you're going to lose some money. So be careful. The rates, okay, I want to make sure people get this, okay? Because I keep making videos about leverage and people get confused. They think that the rates are fixed. Okay, this is crypto. The rates are never fixed. The rates change every single second. And sometimes they vary considerably. They go up and down like this, okay? It depends. This is a free market. This is the only place on earth there's a free market. It's the crypto world, okay? Believe it or not, people, this is the only free market in existence. When they tell you the stock market is a free market, this is bullshit. This is the real free market. Okay, so it's supply and demand. More people bring money, more people take money, whatever, that makes the fluctuations on the rates and the price and everything. Okay, and that's why you have to get used to this. The rates that are advertised on the market right now, they change every few seconds. I don't know if you saw, but this rate just changed in front of our very eyes, okay? So you have to monitor daily your positions, okay? If you are very highly leveraged. If you have a very big safety margin because you didn't leverage too much, you're fine, most likely, unless the market dumps and has huge wild swings, okay? But most of the time, you're going to be okay. All right, so plan ahead. Okay, don't be at the mercy of the market fluctuations, okay, because you leverage up to your eyeballs. Okay, I want to make this clear. I try to make this clear in every video, but there's still, I get these comments. It's like, oh, you didn't tell me that the rates are changing and I have to change my position every day. And yes, the rates change all the time. And yes, you have to monitor your positions every day. And yes, sometimes you have to change your position every day. Okay, that's being called being an adult. You are in charge. Your mother is not taking care of it, okay? You are in charge, okay? You are responsible for your actions. You are leveraging. You have to live with the consequences. You have to monitor your positions. Okay? Grow up. Okay? You're not a kid anymore. Okay? And if you are a kid, then maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Or if you are a kid, maybe it's good to learn how to do this when you're young so that when you're an adult, okay, you know what you're doing. Okay? A lot of adults still don't know how to do any of this, okay? And then they come to crying. It's like, oh, I'm losing money. Plan ahead, okay? If you don't have a very high risk tolerance or a high risk appetite, it's called, okay, don't leverage up to your eyeballs. Leverage a little bit or don't leverage at all. Be responsible. Live. Understand where your risk tolerance is. If you say, okay, I don't have a very high risk tolerance, well, then just go on the lending market right here. You can deposit and earn these really nice APYs. Very little risk, much lower APY, but much lower risk. Maybe you're happy getting 10% on USDT. If that makes you happy because you can sleep at night because there's no leverage and you're not no risk of liquidation, then just do that. The fun thing with crypto, you have a wide array of choices, okay, to satisfy almost anybody's tastes. If you have very little taste for risk, well, don't do leverage. Lend, okay, like this, on a nice protocol that's been audited, like this one, and sleep at night saying that you're going to earn about 10%, but don't forget that this rate is not fixed. It's going to change every few seconds. Okay, it's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, depending on supply and demand. If nobody wants that stinking USDT, the rates are going to be really low. If there's a high demand for this, the rates are going to go up. That's how it works. All right. So let's go back to all the positions in here. Okay, this is it. That's where I want it. The dashboard. I don't know. It's confusing for me today. All right. Okay, so we're going to do a very simple operation today. We're going to use DAI because if we look at the rates here, okay, these are the markets available. The best rate right now is on this pair, AVAX DAI. We're getting 160% instead of getting 41% on Trader Joe right now. So let's try that. So what I'm going to do to reduce the number of items, we got that. The best rate is here, and let's go farming. So the way I'm doing it, I don't have the LP token created already. I just have AVAX and DAI in my wallet. So I'm just going to deposit that. So I've got 74 bucks of DAI, and the equivalent at the current price is 0.72 approximately. Right. So we click on next. Now, we can leverage up to 4.21, but it's going to tell us that we're in the red. And okay, it says not feasible in the basic mode, blah, blah, blah. Please lower your leverage. Okay, so what we're going to do, typically around 3 something, give or take, let's say 3x. It's probably reasonable. It gives us our debt ratio. Now, for those that are clever and that watch our delta neutral strategy videos, you are noticing something here. You could do a delta neutral strategy on Alpha Homora. I might do a video specifically for that later. Right now, I'm not doing it today. I don't want the video to be too long. But we could probably do a very nice little delta neutral because we can borrow either asset, which is nice. So, all right, so we go with 3x. Let's keep it basic at the moment for the purpose of the video, and let's go next and see what happens. All right, so our debt ratio is Looks all right. Leverage 3x. We supply a little bit of both tokens, so total about $149 worth of collateral. And we have the debt. Numbers are too small for my old eyes. What is this? Almost 300 that we're borrowing, and the total assets in position are $445. All right. So yield farming, APY nothing, trading fees 125%, borrow APY 31%. Total APY that I'm getting is 93%. Not bad. Not bad. Considering that on Trader Joe directly, it's only about 40% that I would be getting. All right. Slippage, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't look too bad. The price impact is the effect the trade has on the market, causing price slip during the trade. So right now, there's not that much price impact. Okay, so approved tokens. We approve DAI first. Confirm. Transaction submitted. Okay. It's done in MetaMask, but it's pending on the protocol. All right, so let's wait for the protocol to approve. Anyway, so if anybody wants me to do a delta neutral video for Alpha Homora, let me know in the comments below. And we can add another episode to our delta neutral strategies. Okay, this is taking a while. Okay, so let's confirm and hit confirm in MetaMask as well. There we go. So this is our collateral. This is how much we borrowed, and there we go. And it shows our position in greater detail here. All right. I think there was a place where we could see what we were doing better. Give me a second. My positions, here we go. Yes. All right. So if you click here, we have a better look at our positions right now. Now, we would be earning some rewards, either Alpha, the Alpha token from Alpha Homora, or the AVAX token, depending on the vaults that we choose. Okay, so and then we can claim the rewards whenever there's a sufficient amount. Okay. All right, so as you can see, if our position is getting bad, okay, if we're getting too close to liquidation, we could click on add here and supply more collateral, either AVAX or DAI. Okay, go back, or we can remove some collateral, or we can just close the position. Okay, it's pretty easy to do. All right, so you have to monitor this. Okay, make sure you're in the green. If this turns orange or red, okay, you're in trouble. All right, and you need to react and do something. Either you add more collateral, you close your position, or do what you want. Okay, so that you avoid getting liquidated. All right. Now, I highly encourage you to visit their documentation. They explain things pretty well here, and they answer a lot of the most common questions that people have about leverage farming. Now, the advantage of leverage farming is that you are basically earning rewards on an amount greater than your original capital because you are borrowing assets. Okay? So, instead of earning only on $100. How much is my position here? All right. See, I started with only $150 roughly, but now I'm earning on 447, so I'm 3 times more. That's the 3x. Okay, you're 3xing your deposit. Okay, by doing this, you are multiplying your yield. That's the point of this. Instead of getting a yield on $150, you're getting yield on 3 times as much. That's the purpose of this. But you have to monitor this because the rates keep on changing every second, okay? Check this position to make sure that it's still profitable and that you're not in the red, that you're not at risk of getting liquidated because, let's say, the AVAX token tanked or something like that. Now, the DAI token is a stable coin, so it's not going to vary much. But the AVAX token can go up or down a little bit too much, and then it would put you in a liquidation position. Okay, so you have to check this out. All right, so that's it for this video. If you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Download the free book. All you have to do is put your name, your email address, and hit the submit button. And then you get a big fat button that says download the free book. And if you miss that button, well, we're sending you another email that says download the free book. And if you don't want the free book, you go to Amazon. You go to $5.99. You pay $5.99 to Jeff Bezos. And Jeff sends me a whole $1. See you later.